So I did some damage, as you can probably tell by the boxes. So I've been looking for new comfortable shoes to wear with my shorts during the summer, but not sneakers. I wanted something a little bit more like easy breezy, like lightweight and more exposed, like more foot exposure. But I don't really like to show a lot of my feet, especially my toes. So these shoes came across my radar, and the moment I saw them, I knew I had to get them. I just didn't know what color, so I got multiple colors, and the plan was to return one, but they came and I really love them. And if you've seen my previous shoe hauls, you know that I love a Mary Jane. So I think if you're into shoes, and especially Adidas or Adidas, I think that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I think the founder's name was like Adolf or Adolf, and his nickname was Adi, so Adidas. But anyway, like I'll just say it the American way, Adidas. So you can probably guess if you're like a sneakerhead, you know which shoes these are, especially if you've been on TikTok or whatever, you know what these shoes are. So these are the relatively new-ish, I think. They might have come out earlier in the year, but these are the Samba Mary Janes. And I had looked at the Samba, but they just weren't for me. I don't know, like I like a profile, like simple flat sneaker, but those just look really flat on me and they weren't flattering. And I actually considered the Samba, which is like the Samba, but with more of a platformy heel, not like super platform, but just a thicker sole. And I was going to go with that, but I talked myself out of it. There was just something that wasn't, totally for me. So I found these. So it's the Samba Mary Jane in the red and also in the black. I also had the white at one point, and well, actually I still have them. They're just boxed up and they're ready to be returned to FedEx because I didn't think I needed all three. But I didn't think the white looked good on me, but I keep seeing videos of how people are styling the shoes, and the white looks so cute with like dresses and like, like white linen dresses and shorts, that I'm kind of like hesitating about returning it. I've been holding onto that package for like the past week. It's been boxed up and I just can't get myself to return it because it's so hard to get your hands on these shoes now. So I don't know, maybe I will hang on to them. I think I'm just going to wear these out first and see how they do on the feet before I decide if I want to return it or not. Maybe they're not comfortable. I'm thinking they are because I've tried them on already and I've walked around the house with them and they feel really nice. They're not too constricting. They're good for like, if you have white feet, they're actually good. Like usually, I think Adidas are kind of like with wide feet or not super narrow feet. But these are really comfortable. The only thing that I don't really love about them is the Velcro. There's just something like very juvenile about the Velcro. I had sneakers when I was like in kindergarten with Velcro, and that's what it reminds me of. But I mean, yeah. So this is the Samba, not the Samba, the Samba Mary Jane in the red, and this is the Samba Mary Jane in the black, and it's just really simple. And I have been looking at a few different sneaker ballet flats, like hybrid shoes. There was this Korean brand that came across my radar. I think they were called, Korean. No, it might be British, or it was just popular in Korea for some reason. Called Rockfish, I believe that was the brand. And it had this cool looking ballet sneaker, but I didn't like the toe. It was just too long. I think it would make my feet look really long. And they also had one with like a lace detail that was kind of nice, but it wasn't meant to be because my feet are a size 9 and I don't think they even make sizes up to size 9, like US women's size 9. So that is off my radar. And then I did see that at one point Adidas came out with a style called the Taekwondo, which is kind of like that ballet style with like a lace-up detail. But I don't think that's really for me either. This one is like simple, minimal, but still has like that Mary Jane look that I love. So I've already tried these on. These look great. I really love the way the black ones look on me immediately. And I also think the red is really cute and fun for pop of color. So I will definitely be hanging on to these. I don't know about the white though. I think the reason I didn't like the white was because I think it made my feet look bigger. Like not in a flattering way. So I think the black is more slimming. It makes my foot look a little more dainty and not huge. And I think the red is really cute. So yeah, these are the current shoes that these are the shoes I recently bought. So if you're on the hunt I did get this one from Adidas, like one of the last ones on their website. This one I think I got off of StockX for a pretty decent price. I think normally these run $100, and this one I think I got for 107, which is not bad at all. Some of the, I think I saw they had the white ones, but they were going for like 150, 160, which is a little high for me. I think I would rather wait for the white one to come back in stock rather than, pay that extra cost. That's why I'm kind of hanging on to the white ones that I have, because I did get the white ones off of the Adidas site too. And I also did try, like, it was kind of like crossing my fingers hoping, but I also did purchase originally when it was in stock, like when this one wasn't in stock, I purchased the kid size in their biggest size. I think it's like a 7, kid 7, which is like a women's 8.5 or something. I don't know, but it converts to a women's 8.5, I think. And it's just like a smidgen too short for me. So I had to return those, and I had to wait for the women's sizes to come back in stock, which it did. The black one did come back in stock. So don't lose hope if you've been searching for these shoes. I think eventually it'll have to come back. But yeah, these are really cute. I don't know, like, I guess there's some controversy over or disagreement over whether people think it's cute or not. I think it's really cute. I love a Mary Jane, so this is perfect. This is right up my alley. But yeah, like, I'm sure this is not everybody's cup of tea, but I love a sneaker. I love a simple sneaker. I love a Mary Jane, and this is, to me, the best of both worlds. Love it.